Hi Amber,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So I saw in your chart that you're here because you had some skin problems, some moles on your body.
Yeah, so I've actually never checked them before. I have quite a few moles, and I noticed some of them are more elevated. So, I've been reading a lot about this, and I wanted to make sure everything is fine. I'm especially concerned, during summertime. I sometimes I apply SPF, but sometimes I forget, and I definitely like being outdoor a lot during the summer, and I get very tan. My skin is darker, um, and I want to make sure everything is safe and I don't have any problems with my moles and no concerns.
Okay, so definitely I will check all the moles on your body. I'm gonna be your skin specialist and I will do my best to make sure everything is fine and to see if they are elevated, they are changing in color, or if you need further testing, okay?
Sounds great.
Do you have anybody in your family that have skin problems?
Not that I can think of, but my mom is definitely lighter color, and she doesn't have as many moles that I have. Um, so I think my skin is different, and um, it's definitely reacting differently.
Yeah, any scalp problems?
Um, it's pretty dry, so my scalp is pretty dry, and I do have dandruff. I try to use shampoo especially for that, but I don't know if it's really working.
So definitely I will check your scalp as well, and then I also see on your neck area you have a few. So yeah, so let's
Yeah, I have them
begin.
everywhere.
Okay, let's begin the exam and we'll go from there, okay? So I
Sounds
think you
good.
can lay down with your head this way and I will start with the scalp, okay?
Sounds great.
Remember, so I'm going to put my gloves on and start to check your face first. So I see you have a few on your cheeks to here. On your neck. So I see one on your neck here. It's a little bit elevated.
Okay.
Did you notice if they change the color or they are bigger than before?
I don't think so. It's hard to tell because some of them I can't really see them, like on my back or even my neck. I feel it, but I only see it in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
This one sometimes I can, when I zip my clothes or like with jewelry, I tend
Yeah.
to bother it. So I think it's more concern.
So let's see your shoulder. I see you have a few, but they look fine on this side as well. Okay, so I'm going to start to check your scalp now. I'm going to use uh, this pink comb. So I do see the dandruff that you were talking about. but I don't see any redness. And you don't have any moles so far. Your hair is extremely thick. You can stay like this, maybe.
Sure. I have a lot of hair.
Yeah, so definitely you need to, I see here, for example, it's very, very dry. So I think you should use specialized shampoo. So right here, it's very, very dry. How often do you wash your hair, Amber?
Once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
So I will encourage you to wash at least 2 or 3 times per week and use a very good shampoo.
Sometimes, it's time consuming because I have so much hair, so, in order to wash it and dry it, especially in the winter, I don't want to go out with my hair wet, so it takes me a long time, to wash my hair. And I know that, well, if you wash it too often, then it's gonna get more oily faster. Your hair tends to kind of learn the process, and then it gets oily way faster, and I don't like having my hair oily.
Yeah, but I think you have excessive
Sebum.
no, it's extremely dry and dandruff, and might be dermatitis as well.
Okay, I'll try that.
You can just
It might be from the dye too, because my hair is not natural, so it's, when I go to the salon, they apply all kind of chemicals that are probably very harmful for my scalp.
and also your skin is a little bit dry on your face. Are you applying any cream?
Yeah, actually I do in the morning and at nighttime, but during winter time it gets pretty dry.
So I'm going to check this side as well. So if you want, I can give you I can tell what shampoo I'm using now, and I think it might help you.
Okay, sounds good.
So look here. So you have a lot of skin issues. I didn't see any moles, but now you really have to work on this and to fix this problem. Yeah, so definitely you have to work on your scalp. And maybe you might consider in the future not to dye your hair anymore. I know it's not so healthy until you resolve your problems. So I'm going to check your belly now for the moles, and then I will check your back, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Is it okay if I lift the shirt?
Sure.
And can I lower the pants as well?
Sure.
Okay, it's a little bit tight. So you have a nice tattoo. This is an angel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I see one here. It's a little bit bigger. I also see a mark in the middle.
I fell off my grandparents' house when I was tiny. Well, not that tiny, but
You have one here, two more. Okay, this one is a little bit elevated. Does it hurt?
no, not at all.
So it's still brown. It's a little bit lighter on the edges and it's darker inside, but it looks good. I don't see it concerning. And you have a lot that are very, very small. Any pain around your belly?
No.
No? Okay. So would you mind if you turn on your belly so I can check your back as well?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, Amber, so checking your back. You do have a few. I see your skin is darker. You have another one that's bigger here. And you have on the other side as well. So another one that's big on the right side. Okay. Great. So I didn't see any moles that it's concerning. Okay, so I'm checking your legs right now. I see you have a darker color, so I really like it.
Thank you.
So let's see. You have a few on your upper legs, but they look okay. I don't see them elevated. And they are brown like normal. You also have a few small. Okay, let's see on your lower legs. You don't have so many like on your back or on your belly. I see you have another ones here. Another one. Okay, and pretty much that's it, right? Okay, so let's check your skin. Good. Okay, also going to touch your legs to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, can you turn around, please?
Sure.
Okay. So your skin is in a very good shape. I see your feet are very dry. Okay, let's see what's here. It's like a mark. You have another mole there, but it's good. Okay. deformities?
Yeah, it's from the bunions.
From the
I
bunions.
should probably get a surgery, but I'm afraid of the recovery process, so I'm kind of postponing it as much as I can.
So if I touch this, it's it's hard and it's very dry. So you have it, you have one here, you have another one here, and you have one on your big toe, and also your calf. It's very dry. Maybe you should use a lotion or whatever you want more.
Yeah, my skin is dry. My extremities, especially in the winter time, it gets really dry. I think I should probably drink more water.
So if I'm checking the right foot, it's the same. So you have one here, another one in the middle, and on the side I think are the most hardest part. Does it bother you when you walk?
No, not at all.
No?
No. Just the bunions sometimes if my shoes are tighter or, the material is not flexible. If I walk for a long period of time, then at the end of the day I would feel it. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty manageable. So
Did you see a specialist for this?
I've seen a specialist, and he did explain to me, what's been happening, how my foot got deformed. It's probably from tight shoes when I was little. So the shoes were not the right shape and the right size or stuff like that. And then the bone kind of got a different position from the toe, and then all of the other bones are aligned differently because of that. But he did explain, that my only option is surgery, and the recovery process is pretty hard. So right now it doesn't bother me as much as to go through the process. But if at some point it's gonna interfere with my my mobility or my quality of life, then I'll take care of that.
Okay, so I will check your arms. So you can stand up, and then we're gonna discuss the results of this session, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Amber, so can you extend the arms in the front? Just wanna check. Everything is okay. Okay, you can relax and try to turn it a little bit. Okay. So let's see this one here. Good. And let's check the other. You do have a few moles, but they are not elevated, they are not red. So actually, this one is bigger. Does it bother you?
Feel a little bit when you touch it.
Okay, so just make sure you monitor this. You check it all the time to make sure it's not growing. Does it bother you when I do this?
No.
No? Good, so I will also measure and write it down in the chart to see in a year if it did grow or not, okay?
Sounds good.
Good. Perfect. So you do have a few moles, but if you check them all the time, if you wear sunscreen on the summer, I think they should be okay.
Oh, that's great news.
Any questions?
Yeah. Do you recommend any specific sunscreen? Any level of sunscreen, like 30, 50?
I will suggest the 50 if you can in
How
the summer.
often should I apply it?
So every day, if you go out
Every
every day,
2
like
hours.
it's every day. So it depends how long you stay in the sun. So if you stay in the sun, you apply it more often. If not, not so often, but every day you should use it.
Okay, well, I'll try.
And yeah, for your feet, just try to at least use some lotion or so. You said you've been going to a specialist for what you have, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then if everything is fine, then I will see you in 1 year, okay?
Okay, great.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you for having me. You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
And welcome to this Indian head massage.
Thank you.
I will start by warming up a little bit your shoulders. So you can relax and you can close your eyes whenever you want. I will spray your hair with the thermal water. Is that okay?
Yes.
So just keep your eyes closed. Perfect. Just stay like this. This is like an energetic massage. I will do it on the other side. Okay, perfect. So I will massage your shoulders area and neck. I will do it in circular motion so you can relax and enjoy. You can bend forward a little bit, so I will work on your back. I will use my knuckles a little bit, but it won't hurt. Okay. You can turn it this way. And you can just, if you can, hold it. Okay, I'm just Just hold it. You can turn it around. Okay, good job. Okay, great. So I will work on your face a little bit now. I will do a gentle massage on your eyebrows. Okay, Andrea. So I will do a gentle ear massage. I see your ear is a little bit red. So I will apply gentle acupressure. Okay. Okay, perfect. So you can turn around and I will work on the other one.
Okay.
So it looks like this ear is not so red like the other one. So I can massage it better. Just try to enjoy the ear massage. Okay, perfect. So I will apply some acupressure here as well. See, you don't have any earrings on this one. Perfect. I'm gonna put my hands in. I'm gonna keep them warm a little bit.
Je m'en fucking joue.
I will do some plucking. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.